how are we doing this evening? Hope you had a good start to the week. I am still getting into this game. I got something I want to show you tonight, which is pretty cool. I've been working on something today. Unfortunately, it's something that's for tomorrow's video. So, oh God, do I have a lot of work to do in the next 24 hours. But still, it's good. How's the Switch? Yes, yes. Look at this. Look at this. And those. But that's, yeah, FS20. So, yeah, I got a thing in the post today. I keep taking this in and out of its box, but I'm going to show you guys how cool this is, because it is cool. So I opened a mystery package today, and in it is a Nintendo Switch, a Nintendo Switch Lite. Never had one of these. On the back of it, though, look at that. That is a custom Giants partner Nintendo Switch, which is so cool. Oh, so yeah, I'm leaving it in the bag and everything at the moment until I can get into it. So yeah, I've got the last two farming. I've got all the farming simulator games on the Switch, and yeah, DJ got one as well. Because like me, DJ is a bronze partner, which actually prompted me to do something else today. I'll put it all back in the box. I'm gonna get a case for this, and it'll go on the road with me when I can actually travel again, which would be quite good. I immediately went and tried to see how much Breath of the Wild was, because I love my Zelda stuff. And £47 for Breath of the Wild. It is very expensive. But yeah, that was cool. But it also prompted me to do that. Look. Both of my giant partner plaques are now up on the wall in the background of the stream because, yeah, I've got them up on the wall and wanted to get them up on the wall. It's interesting. From here, they look like they're different colours, and they are ever so slightly different colours. They're both bronze, but they're, they're still. Yeah, still. I'm going to see if I can get a second-hand copy of it, I think. Which would be quite cool. Now, where's this thing I want to enable on here? Because I want to show you guys something that I was working on today that has just turned out so nice. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Right, I can start this. Right. Yeah, now all I need to do is get the shelves up behind me. I might put the hello and welcome along up there. But yeah, it's oh man. How do you get Giants partner? Partner.giants-software.com to sign up to be a partner. I'm a bronze partner. I believe Daggerwin is a gold partner because Daggerwin has a ridiculous amount of subscribers and an awful lot of them order stuff through his partner link. If you want to support me as a partner, what you can do, that's not what I want. What I want is this. Is when you check out on the Giants software at the farmingsimulator.com website, put in VF Gaming when you buy anything Farming Simulator related over there. Any of the game and the DLCs, and you can help support the channel. No. It all depends on how many people click on your link and how many people, use your partner code in that. So, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, huge thank you to Giant Software for sending that over to me. Very, very kind of them. And I am very, very grateful. They are awesome for sending that over. Let's see what we got. Modders also get plaques. One thing though, consoles can't do that though. That's true, unfortunately. I have spoken to Giants about that in the past. I have asked them if there's some way, and I think they are looking into it. I think when it comes to the next version of Farm Sim, and Giants are self-publishing, it's very possible they might do something for the partner links on there. The other thing that I know some partners have asked about is whether there's any possibility that we can offer discounts for using our links, which would be brilliant. For you to be able to go to the Farming Simulator website and get a 10% discount or a 5% discount or something on the game by using our partner link would be awesome. But yeah, doesn't happen at the moment. Don't kill is 100. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Hello, Jake Hossack. Let's say hello to everybody because I haven't done my hellos yet tonight. So, BH Gaming 2018, welcome along. Netside19, welcome along. Drazzle21, welcome along. JD Man 1988, welcome along. Paul Sinclair 71, welcome along. Massey Ferguson Man, welcome along. Of course, 7162, welcome along. Milk Tiger J, welcome along. Number one in your hearts, welcome along. We've got old 1988, welcome along. 73, welcome along. Half Pint, welcome along. Paul Sinclair, I said hey to you, but hey again. Kelvin Russell, welcome along. Farmer Beth, welcome along. Kurt, welcome along. Aussie 635, welcome along. Mystic and Smiler, welcome along. You're trying your luck again tonight, Mystic and Smiler. That was ridiculous last time. Who else we've got in here? Canadian Gamer, welcome along. TBI Evo Saxo, welcome along. Fullest Moth, welcome along. Jake Hossack 11, welcome along. Rooster 748, welcome along. Daniel Ginsberg, welcome along. Jesse's Long, welcome along. Farming Fanboy, welcome along. The Fisher J, welcome along. Mortimer Wilson, welcome along. Indigenous Navi, welcome along. Fahi, welcome along, my friend. How are you doing? Cry Flux, welcome along. And Rooster 478, welcome along. Will Bessy Beneath ever come to console? Yes, Dusty Dave is putting the finishing touches to the update of Bessy Beneath, and the console version will follow after that, which is pretty wicked. Yeah. What was for supper? I had takeaway. I was the only person in my house who had takeaway. Everybody else had leftovers. And because we didn't have any other leftovers, mainly because I ate them at lunch, I had takeaway tonight. I went out and got a quarter-pounder burger, which was quite nice. Not from any of the big chains or anything like that. So, shall we crack on with this? Do I have... Yep, there we go. Oh, it's raining. There's a big surprise. It's seasons, it's late summer, and it's raining. However, hey Eugene Creel, not McDonald's. We don't have a McDonald's anywhere near me. None of our crops are ready to harvest, as it stands at the moment. I think our animals might have some stuff, and I think there are no crops ready to harvest at the moment. So, yeah, animals it is. And I think, oh, yeah, animals it definitely is. Lots of feeding that needs doing. Hey, lad, Roberts. Will the Bessy Beneath need a new save? Yes, it will. I am going to be transferring this save into a new save. And nice. It was a very nice surprise. In all fairness, Chris had told me that Giants were sending me a package. I had no idea what it was. All I knew was there was a package on the way. The trouble I had, and this is the thing, you can't help it, but when you start seeing them putting big things out for gold partner computers, and you kind of wishing that was coming your way. But I am still stoked. I don't wish to give any other impression other than I'm stoked to get that. That is awesome. I do not have a Switch, and yeah, I like Nintendo Switch. That means I've now had every Nintendo machine except for a Wii U. Every single Nintendo games console I've had except for the Wii U. I did not have a Switch, no. Which is pretty cool. When you transfer a save, does the seasons reset? Depends on how you transfer the save. And it depends on why the reset or why you need a new game save. The Vinny VS will want to, it's a Switch Lite, so it's not one that you plug into the TV. Darth Medwife, thank you for the follow. Although I have told my son he can use it if he's very, very careful. Because now this is the awesome thing that's happened this week. My son has downloaded on his Amazon Fire tablet. He downloaded FS19 because it's free it's free. It's been free for a while, and yeah, he is absolutely addicted to it. I found him driving his tractor and his combine around happily earlier, which was yeah, and yeah, he's it's pretty awesome to see him, and he can play FS19 better than I can. He can drive tractors and things around on a tablet better than I can. Just finished watching my Bessy Beneath VOD from today, and my course plays well. I have updated my course play since that video, but not recently. Do I like that machine I'm in now? Yeah, this Merlot's quite nice. It's a good little combine. Good little telehandler. Hey, Farm Catchy, welcome along. Not a huge amount at the moment. When will he begin streaming? No, actually, you say that, Matty Ferguson, man. His first comment after he told me that he had it and he found out it was Farming Simulator was, "Oh, I don't have to stream it, do I, Daddy?" And I said, "No, you don't. You can just play it. Just enjoy it." Did he drive his... Won't be long in it. Yeah, he will. And then, at which point I'll give him my laptop and let him play on that. He'll get my hand-me-downs. Hello, Steam Fan Man V2102. Welcome along. Don't know how much fresh maize these cows going to take. How long is this rain going to last today? Okay, after 9 o'clock we're fairly good. Oh, the drying is awful. I have no idea. I'm really, really hoping that we're not gonna have this horribly wet autumn. Get him a model farm. He does have his own tractors and things. He has his own toy tractors and things. So yeah, he kind of already does. I don't think he's doing an awful lot of farming in FS19 at the moment. I think he's doing a lot of sort of driving around and just doing stuff. Although he did seem to have actually harvested his field, which was good. He'll take your PC off and start streaming instead of me. Oh. He'll probably end up on a console first, to be honest. Yeah. Although this is the trouble, is that I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. Mini Virtual Farmer Twitch account starting soon. He'd probably stream with me before he did anything else. Would I ever do on vid on teaching my son to play? Because seeing other people do it in different games is quite interesting. I would when he's a bit older. At the moment, he's only 5 years old. Yeah, I don't want to expose him to, that at the moment. And it needs to kind of be in his own time. How far are we through with this? How much more do we need to give our cows? That will do with this. We now need to put the others in. So we're not going to get ourselves any more clover silage. This will be the last time, actually, that we do it with clover silage, this feeding. £1,000 in model farmers kit just saved it. Yeah, So did I. I had so many model farm bits. Up until about 1985 when Transformers came along, and then I had so many Transformers bits after that. It was, yeah, a little bit nuts. Mushrooms, yeah, I have no idea what that is, Richard. Is it a new crop, maybe? Any spraying or harvesting contracts? We had a spraying contract last time that we did on here. We haven't got any harvesting contracts because there's nothing to harvest at the moment. Loves Britain's tractors as a kid. So did I. I had so many Britain stuff. I keep trying to. I'd quite like to reach out to Britons and go, hey, do you want to sponsor my my farm sim stuff? But then I'd have to take half my tractors down because they're not Britons. It is a little wet for harvesting today. It should stop about 9 AM or just after, because it's 20 to 7 in the morning in game at the moment. Looks like we're getting some more manure, which is good news. Do I know if there'll be a modern cane 18.5 ton pipe? Not to my knowledge. Who did the cane trailers? I can't remember who it was. 75 viewers. Giveaway time. 2 minutes, people. Get your entries in. What was the interesting new? I don't know. I haven't watched. Have I watched his today? I don't know if I've watched DJ's video today. Here we go. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. We got to do. Probably got to do some more honey stuff today. And did I find? Oh, I did find a little. Oh, I haven't altered that fuel trailer yet. Yeah, I want to show you guys what I was working on earlier today, because it is quite cool. If you've been on my Discord and seen in the Farming Simulator picture channel, you'll know what I'm talking about. So you're playing CPF on FS19 earlier? Nice. Still love that map. Haven't played that map for nearly 3 years. Still love it. Hello, Moonshine. Welcome along. 4D made the cane trailers. Thank you, Fahy. Yeah. Because I'm using the cane trailers on 6 Ashes. Ten seconds left. And it's giveaway time. Oh, actually. I could do a CPF throwback. I don't know that one, Steam Fan Man. Let's do a map in FS17. I didn't think. It is Massey Ferguson map. Congratulations. Not Mystic and Smiler this time. Massey Ferguson, man, all you got to do, let me know you're there in the chat. get you added into the monthly draw. 23rd today. There we go. So, 1 month tomorrow is going to be the it's going to be 24-hour stream. Now, in fact, this time 1 month tonight. So we will be an hour into the 24-hour stream at this point a month from now. 23rd through to the 24th. That's cool. Hello, Python Boy 12. Took my advice of playing 6 Ashes, but built a farmyard on start from scratch next to a shed and a house. Not what everyone else does. It's one of the things I love about 6 Ashes is 6 Ashes has so many places that you can do that. Ollie Gaming, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. I mean, I very much did the same. I did something similar. Yeah, I did the monthly giveaway. Yes. If you enter, then if you enter during the stream, and it's not by a thing, I add you into the list. Do not worry. Less than a month until you're 50. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've missed all of the hosts. Cornish Gnome, thank you for the host. You're awesome. Paul Sinclair, thank you for the host. You are awesome. Actually, that's everybody who's hosted tonight so far. How you doing, Ollie Gaming? Hope you're doing well. How much more of this do we need? Oh wow, we're still only about halfway there. This is why I want to use the feeding wagon, because we can just load that up here and not have to worry about it. Yeah, not that old. You're only as old as you feel. You hosted as well? It's not come up, Matt. Oh, wow. Matt Rivet, thank you for the host. You are awesome. It's not come up, Matt Ferguson, Matt, interestingly, but thank you for the host. You are awesome. Hello, Geor. It's 1709. Welcome along. This is such a long trek round with all this. And we've got about 3 more of these to do, I think. I already said thank you to you, I think that's. I know I did. What? Thank you to you as well, that Sam, then, because yeah, that hasn't popped up either. What's for supper? I had a quarter-pounder burger with chips and onion rings tonight. Later, Eugene. Thanks for joining us. But if this rate, you know, I'm not sure how much we have to do on here tonight, actually, to be honest. I'm not sure my alerts are working properly. Half the time they don't make sounds, and the other half they don't show up in my mini feed, and it's all a bit weird. You had Spike Bolt. I had that last night. It's very nice. Yeah, I'm trying to keep a closer eye on my alerts tonight. A silage. Oh, beating Cav a lot. Let's go out. Someone pointed something out to me today which I hadn't thought about. Is that the yield of your crop reduces if your combine isn't fully repaired and fully maintained, which I'd completely forgotten. So we're gonna have to. We might do that today. Get the combine fully ready for harvest. Not that I'm expecting it to happen very quickly. But yeah, I have an absolute disaster on Hilltop. Which I will cover in Friday's video. But yeah, stuff has seriously gone wrong on Hilltop Farm, and I don't know why. 6 Ashes. I'm hoping things are going to dry out because I want to harvest soybeans, and I have something cool to harvest soybeans with, which I will show you guys once I finish feeding these. Yes, my bucket is indeed covered in, or has been covered in... Oh no, this one hasn't. We've got a separate bucket. Hilltop, Oak Hill Farm. Hilltop Farm is the northern coast. So I'm getting those two mixed up. Yeah, so things have gone really horrible on Oak Hill. Things have gone really horrible on Hilltop for Eddie. You'll see what I'm talking about for that on Thursday. You do, unless you turn it off. And I've turned all of that off because for me the combine experience was too extreme in what it was doing with the moisture stuff. But I think there's something wrong with seasons and precision farming because I keep having issues. What do I think to equipment rusting in FS? Equipment would take longer to rust than you would normally. I think yes, but only if the equipment is really old. Yeah, rust is something that develops over a very long period of time, not a short period of time. Harvest much more slowly. Works fine for you. I went into the XML and disabled it. Unless it's a 4. Right, last one. And then we need to get the bale spike on. Funny you should say that. Because I've been working on something. Which is going to be in tomorrow's 6 Ashes video when I record it. But I have enabled it on this save because I want to show you guys it. Because it's absolutely awesome. Right. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Don't need any more. That would be this. The Class Dominator 106. Fantastic combine, recently released on the Mod Hub. And I've added this. It's a class in Ford colors. Look at that beauty. Something I've got on this save game. I think this is the mud mod actually that adds mud to it like this in the shop. But look at that. How gorgeous is that? And yeah, the other thing I had to do as a result of that as well is where is it? There it is. Yeah, this is the bit I had. This took me ages to get this right, and it's still not right. I'm not 100% happy with it. It's like, well, that's the thing, Farmcat. It doesn't have the Ford logo. It is just literally what Class did in the 1980s was release their Class combines in Ford colors through Ford dealerships in the US. So it literally was this. It was a Class combine in Ford colors released through Ford dealerships in the States. So yeah, this is going to 6 Ashes. This is going to be our new combine on 6 Ashes. It's not that expensive either, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And that means we're going to have a completely blue farm. We're going to lose the little John Deere and replace it with that. Hey, Angry Dad Adam, welcome along. What was for supper? For supper this evening was a quarter pounder with cheese and lots of salad and other bits. Where's the big bucket I use for the poop? Next to the slurry pit. Hello to J-Man James, welcome along. There was another class combine released on the Mod Hub today. Yes, it's a 98. Unfortunately, the other class ones that were... The really weird thing about the class combines that got released in blue in the States, as initially as Fords and then just as class, is that they were... ooh, come on, will you let me do this at the back of here? Is that they were all... they were all really weird numbers that nobody's ever seemed to have created in Farm Sim. There we go. Finding that spot. But let me unload this. I don't quite know what's going on with this. There we go. Yeah. These clamps are a little bit strange. What's the difference between that and that? It's the shape. It's why I couldn't... or do I have the other one on here? I don't think I do. No, I've only got the 106, unfortunately. The 108 has a squarer top. Squarer bit there. So, yeah, it's not this profile. It's a much squarer. And the 98 is the same set as the 108. So yeah. Do I make slurry on Bessy? Yes, I do. Part of the year with straw and part of the year without. For the 98 shape, yeah, it's the 106, the 96, the 76 were all released in Ford colors in the States, but still as class, and they seem to be a shape that people don't tend to mod. It's only the shape. The blue, there's no difference otherwise as far as I know. Not between the 106 and the 108s, they're not. The 106 and the 108 have identical headers, because I was getting confused earlier. Right, let's go and drop the bucket off in the shed. Yeah. The V90. Yeah, no, the V98 would have the same size header as the 96. Well, I don't need to, Paul. The class lettering is correct. That's what I'm saying. Is they weren't released as Fords. They were released as class combines in Ford colours. You thought it was Monday? I can understand that. That happens from time to time. Right, let's go and get the last of our clover silage bales. So yeah, we have well, 6 ashes is essentially a Ford farm. We got a TW35, we've got a 6810, and we've got a 7840, all Fords. Gaiden Gamer 84, thank you for the host. You are awesome. Oh no, push it in. Thank you. Okay, and out and back straight out. Dr. Heartbreaker 34, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Hey, Danger Engaged, welcome along. I think I got a shout out for you, haven't I? It's not in there though. There it is. Go check out Danger Engaged, guys. He's awesome. I'm good, thank you. Oh, that first one's gone. Second one's gone. I don't have the Ford Sutton grader. I didn't even know that existed. We've got the cane trailers. The cane trailers fit in very well. Straw, yeah, we do need to do straw for the cows. We're going to go do that in a minute. I need to check. Yeah, we need another hay bale, which is good because we have one sitting at the bottom here. Fjord for console. Oh, with everything happening this week about the white and gleaner and stuff that I learned, it's pretty cool. Good old Merlot. Hello, Life's Entertainment. Welcome along. And thank you for the host. You are awesome. There we go. That one's in as well. That should be pretty much full. Yeah, that's close enough. And then we're just going to put the clover silage in as well. I would like to try. It's quite a bulky trailer. It's 12 tons. We're going to need this combine. Sorry, I keep going back to this combine. This combine holds... Doesn't tell me that. I'm going to need a 16,000 litre trailer. So we're probably going to end up with the Marston actually on 6 hashes when we get the new combine. The cane is suddenly too small. Have I got... I might have them both enabled on here. No, I've turned them off, haven't I? Those are the Grimmy. We gotta try these. The potato trailer. Yeah, we're gonna have to try the potato trailer, aren't we? Don't know if the... I know, yeah, that's what we'll use from the Grimmy pack in here. But yeah, I'll use a 90s Marston trailer on there, the 93. Just check the Mapu trailer pack, well made. I think I've had a look at that before. Some new implements, brand. Would be nice for Giants to get. Yeah, Giants are always looking for new brands, and brands are actually looking to be in farm sim all the time. An old Stuart, yeah, not really. I would think I'd prefer the Marston, to be honest. Cordy's doing the Red Rocks. Doing Red Rock trailers as Red Rock trailers for console. Interesting. That's the other thing I heard recently, was that if a brand is defunct, you know, doesn't exist anymore, and hasn't been swallowed up by somebody else, then it should be absolutely fine to get that brand on console, which is quite cool. Right, we need to do... I think we'll move this over here. It's going to move backwards. But I'm going to park it over here and put the handbrake on. Yep. And then I want this one. Oh, red lock. That's quite cool. Red rock as... yeah. Captain IT88. What was for supper? I had a cheeseburger and chips. Supper this evening. Felt very full afterwards. A little bit bloated. Marston would be nice. Yeah, Marston would be nice for Giants to get. Again, especially as Marston as a trailer brand don't exist anymore. Or as a brand don't exist anymore. They went defunct a while ago, I think. But they have come to console. They came to console as Matty Ferguson trailers. Was how Matt XJS did it. Yay, this is nice and full. AW trailers. Oh, yeah. bring this alongside. Yeah, 17s were in, oh, the Masters were in 17, weren't they? Richard Westons would be good. Bailey's would be good because, of course, those are in the game as lizards on console. You can put the handbrake on. An old Red Rock tanker. A bunning spreader is on the. Oh, I see those drive past my house. So yeah, bunning spreader would be really nice. They're going to take most of what we've got in here. There was an Abbey in 17. Collins trailer. I don't remember Collins trailers. Hello, KCT. Welcome along and thank you. We've got a cow in the right place. Oh, that's quite a good shot. I like that. Missile brands in yeah, the way the licensing stuff is done in 19 is different to 17. I need to refresh that screen. No more capacity for straw. There we go. The rain is beginning to ease off a little bit. Hello, Fowler Fellow, and I'm the beardly one. Welcome along. So we might go and use some more of this straw at the end of the day, just to make sure that our cows are good. We want them producing as much manure as possible at this time of year, because obviously we're getting ready to do stuff later. We want to be able to get all of that sorted. We might go and give this tractor a wash. Actually, it's looking fairly mucky. There we go. Son of Lizard, what about Giants surprises? I think Lizard is a great brand for Giants to have in the game as the standard one. I think that works really well. Let's go wash this tractor. We've got the time. There we go. No. Hammer. Hang on, isn't that a Marvel, a brand of weapons in Marvel Comics? Hammer Industries. I'm not sure they can do that. Getting more religion though. Time for a change. It's just like, that's almost like saying, though, I'm getting bored of New Holland, or I'm getting bored of John Deere, or it's just a brand. Right, shall we, let's give this tractor a bit of a repair quickly. Hello, Slurpy Fishy, welcome along. When it stops raining, we're going to go spraying. Oh, is Enzo in here? Enzo, look at how mucked up my tractor is. How much there is on the edge. How much paint is missing? This T7 is looking a bit worn at this point. No one gets bored of John Deere. Never gonna let. Oh, he comes. He plays up to it. But yeah, look at that. That is a well-worn tractor. We've got nearly 40 hours on that T7 now. Right. So that should be. All right. Field 1 and 2 are going to be ready for doing some work on next time, I think. So that is the cows, all good. We've got to do the chickens next, who have nothing. So grab this. He's not here. Aww. He would repaint the Merlot, yes. Well, this has got. The crazy thing is, this Merlot has 32 hours on it now. We've got some serious time on all of our equipment. We really have. Which is great to see, you know. putting time on equipment is something that we do on the Realism experiment pretty well. Water for the cows. The cows are fine. We have a water pump on there, so they never go below that amount. Yeah, he'd repaint anything that doesn't need it. Repair the combine. Yeah, we're going to repair the combine stay as well. There we go. Sugar beets in. This sugar beet's from 3 years ago. Wouldn't be the first time we've had a very autumny harvest. Yeah, we're just starting into harvest at the moment, so we're okay. But look at all of our crops. We're not beyond second stage growth. So we're looking at pretty much for all of our fields except for field 25. We must be looking at late autumn to harvest, which is really late. And we've got to, for everything. I mean, that's ridiculous. Yeah, Nuffield might be a defunct brand. Oh, no, back. There we go. Down to our last 800 litres of wheat. That's not good. We have had a giveaway tonight, Fowler Fellow. Yeah, I am hoping that that's going to be the case. I'd like to see more tyre brand licenses for the next version. Oh, wow. They took all of the rest of our wheat. Now we have a problem. We don't have enough. We don't have any wheat to feed the chickens. Yeah, but you won them all last time. Oh, dear. Yeah. We still feed them, we still got barley and sugar beet to feed them, but yeah. Thank you, BH. Nephilarex. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Oh no, we got some, yeah, we'll have to... We've got some left over, it overspilled. So we'll get that sorted. We have still got some wheat. That's good news. Consoles have Lizard, Trellegold, Midas, and Michelin, and Nokian. They have Nokian as well. Do chickens nearly read 3 different types of food IRL? I don't know, to be honest. There are questions about some of the things in Maize Plus. For example, I've decided after some comments on my videos that horse silage isn't horse silage, it's haylage. There we go. Yeah, no, I don't think that'll come right. I think it is going to be late autumn. Don't quite know why all of our crops are so late this year. Not that much, though. No, there is some more here. Yeah, no more. That's it, though. Roads. Yeah, I'd quite like to see maybe some limited ground deformation. So it's been a while since we... Ah, thank you. Chickens don't eat sugar beet in real life. No, but they eat processed. You can get processed feed that is derived from sugar beet. They wouldn't eat a whole sugar beet. That would be mad. Yeah, chickens aren't going to eat a whole sugar beet. They'll eat wheat and they'll eat barley, though. Right, so that should be our chickens all good. Yeah, chickens are good. Cows are good. Corn, yeah. So I would quite like, it would be good for the chickens in Maize Plus to take wheat, barley, and maize. That would be good. Well, that's what I was saying earlier, Mystic and Smiler. Decided on my 6 Ashford video that it isn't horse silage, it's haylage, which horses do eat. So yeah. Which would make sense. Right, let's park this here. I want to experiment with this today. Put that there. Put the handbrake on and see if putting the handbrake on stops it from moving. It is still raining. Right, that is all good. What is the condition of our combine and our header? Let's have a look in here. And in here. And that is all stuff that is 100%. So let's go the other way. That's a weight. Yeah, those two are weights, so that's fine. The shovel is at 43%. The flatbed is at 52%. The pallet fork. Livestock module. T7 190. That needs repairing. Pigs eat silage. Pigs eat anything. Pigs truly eat anything. Yeah, we'll give all of this thing. Oh, we can go and do some fertilizing now as well. The rain has stopped. That's why it's called pig's milk. Yeah, that's true. Right, let's repair that. 488, wow. Oop. There we go. Mystic and Smiler, I can't let that word through. This isn't no. This is a family-friendly stream. If I let that through, Nightbot would have got you. Don't say anything about Thursday. It's GE free. Giants Editor, yes, Giants Editor is free. I think it's gdn.giants-software.com to download it. Oh dear. Right, rain has stopped. I just want to check my combine. Where are we? I have a feeling 92%, yeah, and the header. Big baler. Where is the header? T8. Okay, the header seems to be in fairly good nick as well. Hello, Lusting Amadeus. Welcome along. You're not the only one, Kelvin. Right, let's have a look. What have we got contract-wise? Fertilizing, lots of fertilizing. Field 59, 11,000. Oh, I'm half tempted to take the equipment for that. How big is Field 59? Oh, it's not that big. Yeah, we'll go spray that. We'll pick up some more spray on the way. And that one's completed, so we'll collect that. Right, let's go get some more fertilizer. Easy to check in garage for state of repairs, that's true. I'll do that while we're down at the shop. Picking up some more fertilizer. So one mod that might be in-game. Oh, you need to in-game the David. If you want help, Kelvin. If you want help, that I can do. I can't model for poop, but I can in-game stuff because I can do, I know XML. Right, we only want one. fertilizer barrels. Buy me a set of those. Okay. Tell me I've got fertilizer in here. Yes, I have. Good. Whew. Cool. Yeah, no, I would be pleased to help you in game some David Browns. Absolutely. There we go. I should really, the ones that I got sent over, I should really have a look. I should really have a look at and see if I can do the texturing on them. The models themselves aren't that bad. Do I still have them enabled on here? Oh no, the models aren't that bad, but... not that one. That one is appallingly bad. No, I don't still have it enabled in here. God, this one is horrible. It's such a nasty mod. I did have some David Browns in here, but I think I must have disabled them. Yeah, I got the T-dub. Yeah. Is it worth herbiciding fields with seasons? I like to do it. You can. Something few people know. In seasons, you can actually up the number of weeds you get, which makes doing herbicide worth it in seasons. Oh, what, like this? We're running at 45 FPS right now. That is in-game. You just have to turn on the development console. Hey, Lauren K at 314. Welcome along. I need to make sure tomorrow that, yeah, I do the next batch of, here's. Yeah, I'm fairly looking at the engine bay on that. That wouldn't surprise me if that's from FS11. It is a horrible mod. It's a file edit. Yeah, you have to edit the game.xml. I'm not driving on any side of the road. I'm just driving down the middle of it. That does open inwards. Good. Yeah, development console from false to true, as Richard says. Hello, Richie5. Welcome along. Which needs Notepad++. Yes. Or just Notepad. You can do it in just Notepad, to be honest. There is no traffic. I turned it off. I don't know if Dusty Dave has fiddled with it, but the original traffic on here was just horrendous. And I had to turn it off because I was flying halfway across the map every time I got tapped by a car. So that's why we're not running traffic on here at the moment, because it's yeah, it just causes too much problem. Oh, let's refill. No, I know I didn't. That's precision farming. It's because this is a contract and the field hasn't been scanned, so it just shows me the general fertilizer state. It doesn't actually tell me how much has been put on here. Peterfield traffic was horrible, but it was a nice map. Yeah. I had a lot of fun doing the survival challenge on Peterville just before Seasons came out. And then we went from that to Oakfield for the Realism experiment, and then we went from Oakfield to Greenwich Valley, and Greenwich Valley to here. And we are now halfway through year 4 on here, which is incredible. We are going to need more liquid fertilizer. When we move on from Bessy, will I start over or transfer assets? I will likely start over, to be honest. We're so far down the Realism experiment and so many years in. That I will likely restart. Having said that, I don't know if I'll restart before the next version of the game comes out, depending on when the next version of the game comes out. Yeah. We've come so far with Bessy and with this series. Wish Dusty Cove was on console and FS19, but couldn't get on. Yeah, I agree. Dusty Cove, again, one of my favourite maps in FS17. I remember Dusty giving me early access to it and just loving the hell out of that map. What map is after Bessy? I have no idea, Matt. At the moment, I am just happy playing Bessy. How many more years am I doing on Bessy? I have no idea. We are up to, I think this is about stream 83 or something like that on Bessy. I think I might have a look and see where we are at 100. We did 5 years on Bessy. That's a really good stretch on a map. And I kind of want to do a map with just concentrate on a map on the channel when I do the next thing. So it depends on what we do as regards to the multiplayer as well. Hey Enzo, welcome along, and Gallifrey Fools, thank you for the raid. Welcome raiders. How was your stream, Gallifrey Fools? Hopes it was good, and I hope it was good, and cracking name, by the way. I too am a Doctor Who fan. You got him to raid me, awesome. Yeah, no, I like the Doctor. You missed the condition of my other T7 earlier, Enzo. Actually, this one's got to be fairly well worn as well. No, this one is looking in better shape than the other T7. Oxy's new map. Oh yeah, Calmsden. I might go and start a new game on Calmsden. I need to do something on Calmsden, absolutely, when that comes out. So I think it might be a little while. YouTube channel, I am going to a 2 series set up for a while. I might drop down to 6 episodes a week while I'm doing it. and just drop one episode out a week. Maybe see if I can do some alternative content on that extra day, if I can work out what to do. But yeah, my trouble is all the stuff I'd like to do in FS19 now I should have done 2.5 years ago, and I'm kicking myself over it. All the stuff that I have that does well in FS19 right now is stuff that I should have done when the game first came out. And had I done that, the channel's done well, but the whole thing would have skyrocketed. It's awesome, Enzo. I haven't played on it yet, but it is awesome. Did ETS get 4 point? Yes, it did. Did I deactivate the auto application rate? No, this is it's still on here, but this field isn't scanned. This is a contract, so it doesn't know what to apply. You get a 4040 series or a Deacon Ix Mark III. I don't actually. I think for whatever I do next, it's probably not gonna be a New Holland farm. Done a lot of New Holland recently. Would I do a stream series on it? I'd be very tempted to, Matthew. I don't know if I'd get the audience for it. I'd quite like to. American maps are always a bit of a gamble for me, because of course a lot of my audience is British, but over here on Twitch I think I've probably got a fairly decent American audience as well. I haven't actually looked. I don't think my insights show me yeah, there's no makeup of where my viewers come from, unfortunately, which I have got on YouTube. So it's very hard for me to tell. I'm thinking very much of doing a time-lapse series over on YouTube. Possibly ours. I do have an international audience. Put a poll up, UK. Yeah, I could do. Not the easiest thing, again, not the easiest thing to do in here. Hey, Step Dude, welcome along. Straw poll. Yeah. Should be able to see it in the channel. Yeah, I'll go through my channel analytics later. I am itching. I will say I am itching to do an American series. There is some fantastic stuff coming out of the American modding community right now. That white tractor looks absolutely brilliant. The custom modding's new Cedar, his new case Cedar, that looks absolutely amazing. There's that nice, there's that really nice Steiger that's currently being submitted. That looks good. There's some amazing combines coming out. There's just so much nice American equipment coming out, and I know Lancey Boy is working on a new American map, and there's that American map that was released recently that I quite fancy having a crack at. So yeah. I mean, even if I go at the end of this year, right, I'm going to put Realism Experiment on hold for a little while, and we go and do an American map for a while. Would be tempting. They do. Marksville is good. I can't remember the name of the American map. What was it? Map. Griffin, Indiana. Griffin, Indiana interests me. It's been updated a couple of times. It's got some interesting field shapes and looks good. I think it was actually an update it got recently, because it was originally released. No, 9th of March. Griffin, Indiana, 19. It's released. It's had a couple of updates since. Artisan Gaming, thank you for subscribing in tier 3 for your 4th month. You sir are awesome. Georgetown is a belter. You see, this is what I need to ask. I need to work out what is a good American map. to do. So yeah, I did have a look at National Valley until I realized it was a logging map. I'd love to do more logging stuff, but I don't get the viewers for it. I need to do an update of how to set up Logitech wheels in FS19, because I've now got this one fully set up with the newer Logitech software. And of course my video is woefully out of date as a result. There's there is White Bulls USA map as well. So there's just a lot of good maps. And that's just the stuff that's on the mod hub. A lot of American map makers don't come to mod hub, but there are more and more doing it now. And it's part of the reason why, certainly since Facebook allowed me to go and browse Facebook as my own as my page and not my personal account, I've started following a lot of American modders, and it's why I've reached out to the American modding community as well, because I know a few of them have had issues and things getting stuff on the mod hub. So I've been trying to reach out and see if I can help out with that. And yeah, there's some fantastic American mods out there at the moment. That's got me pretty excited. Move from Bessy to Calmsden. It's going to be a Massey Ferguson Farm RE series. I've got a Massey Ferguson farm going at the moment. I think my next farm is likely to be a case. I think it's going to have to be a case farm next. Because there are, as I said, there are some fantastic case mods coming out. And I don't think I've done a case farm, or if I have, it's been a very long while. I think the last case farm I did was maybe Lone Oak. Was Lone Oak a case farm? Once Bessy comes out of console, I'm probably going to switch to Bessy from Greenlands. I want to do Greenlands. I want to do Greenlands with a JCB setup. Yeah, and Lone Oak was a very long time ago. Lone Oak was well over a year ago now. We did a really good MP on there. That's the other thing. Maybe the thing to do is come over to here, do an American map, and do a combined MP again. JW Bow, welcome along. There are a lot of really good maps out. I always despair. I see comments from time to time of people going, oh, there are no good maps out. There's nothing I can play. And I always go, I don't know what you're talking about. There are so many amazing maps, whatever your game style. There are brilliant maps out. And some of the maps, I mean, you go and have a look at something like Six Ashes. If you've been playing Six Ashes for ages, you can come back, play and start at a different place, and have a completely different game experience on Six Ashes, which is amazing. The lack of yard storage put you off Lone Oak, but Lone Oak has a huge amount of space to expand. You can increase your yard storage easily on Lone Oak. Where's Bessy set? I think Bessy is set in Devon, if I remember, or Cornwall. Actually, I think it's not too far from Cornish Guardian. So yeah, it's Devon. I knew it was either Devon or Cornwall. There are more maps and mods in 19 than any bird. Yeah, there are. It's just past. One of my fellow ambassadors put it in the in our chat area in Giants Discord the other day. I think it's past 2,500 mods for FS19. Some on the mod hub. So that's not counting mods outside of the mod hub. That's 2,500 mods on the mod hub. I didn't get my takeaway from KFC. I got it from the local kebab shop. There we go. Cornish gnome. That's who it's near. 10 miles from you. Wow. Cool. And there we go. Cornwall. Andrew Richards, thank you for subscribing over on YouTube. Welcome to the VFN. We are going to have enough fertilizer in this to do this entire field. That is excellent. We can go and do another one and make some more money. You have 2,100. How does it not take forever for your game to start, BH? And how do you use 2,100 mods? I seriously could not. I go and clear out mods every so often. I've actually started using PV tools because it makes more sense. Live in Cornwall near Bessy, and I know it has John Deere's on their farm. But it's a Massey Ferguson dealership outside. I'd like to do a Deutz farm at some point. I think there are some really nice Deutz mods out there. I'm not doubting it, Enzo. More a comment on the oddity. I don't, just so because I have to. Oh wow, yeah. That's why I like the new search, or the search mod, and the better shop mod, and those are just brilliant as well. They absolutely help you keep track of everything. That's what I'm doing on 6 Ashes on CJ Farm, now restarting and doing the derelict farm and going to try and fix it up. Cracking. Done Fenton Little Norton. Yeah, I did Fenton Little Norton. We're kind of heading towards a Valtra farm on Chellington Valley at the moment. Flyleaf Beck 69, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Chellington series, Lusty Amadeus. We're doing Chellington MP every Tuesday and Sunday. So yeah, we're middle of a Chellington series at the moment. Need to do Steyr. I don't think many people will watch a series that I do with just Steyr, unfortunately. Oh, contract is done. Thank you. Yeah. 11,300. Oh, we've got sewing. What's that sewing? Sewing, but sewing. I suppose it's the right time of year. What do you know about Bessy, Cornish gnome? Conrad at 12345K. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. People, we've dropped below 200 subscribers. No. Contract down, like, yeah, they don't care. How you doing, Conrad? Welcome along. Oh yeah, I forgot that. I did a Valtra and Rossamatch farm for the same reason. I thought those two go together. Yeah, that's true. Right. Let's just pull over on the side of the road and complete the contract. Right, what else have we got? 2,000, 5,000. Any other big fertilizing contracts? No, we've got 2 sowing contracts. Field 27 and field 82. Oh, 27 is right. Yeah, we could go and do the sowing contract in the T8, I think. So let's accept that. We should have some spare barley. day, Phyllis Bob. I'm doing well, thank you. But there is not a Matty that, yeah. Mavuricio, welcome along. Is the PF contractor sort of it? There's not a no, that's part of the whole thing. Dang Driver, thank you for subscribing at tier 1. You've been subscribed for 10 months. Thank you very much. What's my name? VF. If you want to know my real name, I recommend watching the Farming Simulator League that happens once a month. Next one is on the 14th of April, I think. Over on Giants official Twitch channel. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. Yeah, it's not hard to find out my real name. It's all over the place. It's all over Giants websites. It's all over the FSL. It's there. I should think half the people in chat would be able to tell you it as well. Oh, let's just go and fill up with the rest of this fertilizer before we do this. In real life, there's no... Yeah, I saw that, Enzo. Since Giants have now opened, it's Fred, George, Alex. Well, it's one of those. All right, let's fill up front. It's Victor, actually. You like this tractor? I like this tractor. That's why I've got nearly 50 hours on it. I cannot believe. Let me check. Next FSL. I should know this. 14th was the last one. 18th is the next one. Yeah, 18th of April is the next one. It's the weekend before the 24-hour stream. Derek the Third from Istanbul. So Giants are now waiting for American teams in the FSL. Yeah, there's a lot of interest for the FSL in the States. So I don't know what's going to happen with that at the moment. I would probably guess if Giants do the FSL in the States, though, you're going to see DJ Goham commentating. And if that happens, please send me over to the States to commentate with DJ Goham, because that would be hilarious. That would be so much fun. It would be ridiculous. You ordered the group back from my partner link. Thank you, Slurpy Fishy. You are awesome. Two days before your birthday. Oh, yeah. Any news on new game? Not yet, Homden. Not yet. We all wait with bated breath. Look at all that flashy. Right, we'll park this in the spray shed. Because you never know, we might do some more fertilizing. No regrets. Brimming pack is awesome. Right, where is our cedar? I think it's in the other shed. I kind of put it away for the year. Well, the handbrake don't work. Just the belt system for the Grimmer DLC. I like. Well, I mean, we are going to be using. So from the Grimmer DLC, I want to use. We're probably going to be using the belt systems. I think we're going to use this trailer, 19,000 liters. How does that compare to the potato harvester? That holds 9, so we can take 2 loads off the. Yeah, I think we're going to be using. We're going to be using this harvester, which isn't the DLC. We're going to be using this trailer though, because that will be awesome from the DLC. We will use, and then we'll be using conveyors from it as well. JCB Agro Pro soon? I don't know. I need to find the decent version of it. Oh, we need the T8. We need the T8 and we need to fill it with barley. Not the tractor, obviously, the seeder. Oh yeah, Enzo. What was Mazappa Slurpy Fishy? It was quarter pound cheeseburger from the local kebab place. Look at that, Enzo. Don't you just want to get a paintbrush out? I need paint. That is one well-worn tractor. Right, that is still on the back. Can't believe, well, it's late summer and we're seeding. Does kinda make sense. But it's not our fields, obviously. I'm getting, since I've had precision farming and seasons, I've started getting a lot more failed crops though. Yeah, not a McDonald's, not a Burger King or anything like that, just a quarter pounder. Standard. I'd heard of most. There's a couple I hadn't heard of. I'm really hoping Agritechnica goes ahead this year. Because if it does, I always get caught like this. If it does, then I'll get to go round again. If it doesn't, I'll just publish my pictures from last time. Because I haven't done that yet. Oh, come on! There we go. Said to me that my equipment needs repainting ASAP. Do not repaint my equipment. Right, we are gonna unload this completely. So unload it, and we're gonna need to go and get the tractor. We're not going to be putting fertilizer in this. We're just gonna do straight up. Can't paint the cat. Right, there we go. I do need to go and get those store shelves that we talked about a while ago. They're kind of, you know, we're having trouble storing all of our equipment for our telehandler at the moment. This telehandler is going to become very useful when we're doing the potatoes, in order for us to properly work them. We're going to have to collect them with the bucket. Eddie is his. Oh god. Eddie has not had the easiest time on the northern coast. It has not been, that part of the world has not been nice to him. Between his grass that will not dry to hay and his and sort of everything else, it's just been one thing after another for Eddie. Maize, no, sugar beet on the end. And wait till you see what's happened now. He's got 2 sets of crops to go, and it's... the weather is just, yeah. Back to Ballingrave. He was doing better on Ballingrave than he's done on anywhere else. I think they can. I hope so. I've been asking for that since before FS19's launch. Everybody predicted orchards for FS19, and it just never appeared. So I'm hoping we're going to get orchards and stuff. Giants very, very much know that I would like to see orchards in the next version of, and I have had Chris reply to one of my tweets when I went, I want this in FS in the next version of Farm Sim. So yeah, it's not like Giants don't know. Whether they do it, because let's face it, they've never really listened to me that much. It is here or there. I suppose they have when it's important. Go for the injection option, slowing 6 hashes with the Zune hammer and the cat justice. Nice. Yeah, not a bad way to go, that. I'm hoping we've got enough barley seed to do this field. It would be something new that we haven't had before. I do hope that we get several new crops that are that don't require new equipment. So, you know, there's a lot of grain crops and things like that, like the rye, like the trickle, like things like that they could add in. Like maybe peas. I know on my dad's farm we used to harvest peas with just a standard header. So it would be good to have that kind of stuff in. And then maybe you could add a pea harvester. Optional. You could either harvest peas with a combine or harvest them with a dedicated pea harvester. Yes. Please. That would be awesome. And maybe you get a higher, yield if you use the pea harvester, as opposed to the combine harvester. Where am I going? I don't have anything in this. Most areas now are banning splash plate slurry spreading. Oh, really? They were doing it round here the other week. Right, which of these is barley? Wheat, barley. Or a root crop harvester of peas. Yeah. You know, I would like to see more stuff in. More design options, yes. Definite thing that's being pushed. And somewhere Giants have heard the community, and I really mean this. They absolutely have heard the community is more American options. They have absolutely heard more that you know, the American part of the community really wants American variants of equipment, and I think part of opening the American office is doing that. I would like to see, there are things I'd like to see, like manual attach and manure system hoses. Those I really would like to see base game as well. I think those are two things that don't require a lot of extra. They don't require a lot of extra controls or anything. And manual attach is something you could say, right, like automatic start. You know, automatic start was something you used to not be able to turn off. To have manual attach be something you can turn on and off. Really simple little thing to have to do would be good. Yeah. Activating the chain, hence gradual banning. Okay, that makes sense. Right-hand drive vehicles, yes, please. Matt Ferguson, man, what was your last comment? The next game, it would be cool if Giants made different breeds of animals and their pros and cons, options for mods to make more breeds. Yes, I agree with you. I would like to see the way animals are done in seasons be the base game default. And I don't think that's an option you have to turn on and off. I think have the different cows and sheep and things be different breeds and things, and that way you add another layer of interactivity and work and things into the game. And yeah, I absolutely with you there. I want to see different breeds of animals. We've gone the wrong way. Yeah, all that is good. They're always improving the hired workers. So like the physics of the game, the hired workers improve incrementally each game. It's why everybody thinks that the hired workers and the physics never improve. It's because they improve by bits with each release. Oh, wow, how is the best way to do this field? I think it's going to be across the field from that far corner, and we'll fill that section in. Right, we're only going to have to use the seeder bit of this. We may not have enough seeds for this though. Yeah, bale and pallet fillet. I mean, go and have a look at the bale physics in FS19. I think it was the first time we had bales in the game. And see what those are like, and then come back and tell me that the bale physics haven't improved. Because they really have. But it is incremental each game. The bale physics in FS19 are definitely better than the bale physics in FS17. And they are definitely better than the bale physics in FS15. It is, yeah, it is all just goes through. I've discovered an AGCO dealership in the air in real life. Right, so we are going to go along here. Going to straighten myself up to go along this edge. Right. Turn it on. Ah, we've got to drop that one down, and we do need the cultivating bit on there. Proper cattle market, more animals. I think I want to see. I think I need to do a video on improvements I want to see, and then new features I want to see. Yeah, there we go. Contract amounts of crops to sell? What? So you have to hit a certain amount of crops to sell at the end of the year. Did I play Perfect Valley? I have not played Perfect Valley, no. This is not going down very fast. Which is good, because that's what I want. Right hand drive vehicles. Check round bales physics in... Yeah, check round bales physics in 15 in comparison to 19. Definitely an improvement. Your every single bale I baled in FS15 rolled. Maybe 1 in 10 roll in FS17 in FS19. AI traffic in Farm Sim is one of those things that isn't gonna change. That's because the way AI traffic works is that it all runs on a single spline going around the map. That is to save processing power. Otherwise, you have to have, as it used to be, every single vehicle having its own AI. And the more vehicles you have on a map, the more AI that requires, the more that slows down the game. So it's that's an optimization thing. So that's not gonna change. Yeah, I did quite a few round bales in FS15, but I got very used to how they worked. Oh god, I think it was like my 13th video I ever did was stacking round bales on Nutston Farm, and that was at the time my most viewed video, just because I was crazy enough to go and manually stack round bales. Take the collisions off the AI traffic. Yeah, that might be a suggestion. It does, of course, take away from the simulation bit a bit more, but I think that may end up being the whole thing. Is just take the collisions off the traffic. You'll never be able to pick up cars again, Enzo. Giants flat out said to me that's not coming back. Get this little corner done. I'm wondering if we'll have to do the whole headland on this. Kubota, Keenan, Bailey, McHale, Abbey. Kubota do a lot of equipment. More than I had ever realized they do. Hello, Smitty's World. How you doing? How goes it? Yeah, McHale would be a good one as well. Let's check something. There it is. Oh wow. I need to update my list. Yes, I definitely need to update my list. Maybe GA slurry tankers. Yeah, well, I mean, Samsung were not a big name, or a name I'd heard of. I suppose they are a big name, but they're not a name I'd heard of before they came to FS19. So yeah. How come there's no more I have a feeling they decided to go with another game, if I remember correctly. Was the reasoning for that? I don't know which game it was, and I'm not sure it's actually got them anywhere. But I think there's brand, they're huge. Okay. It's a bit like the forestry equipment in the new DLC. You know, that is not a name I've ever heard of, or quite frankly, most farm sim players have ever heard of. But I know that the Swedish community have gone, that's awesome, with them coming in. So I don't think they went CNC. It wasn't CNC because it was before. It was around about the time that FS19 was released, and CNC was only just out, and the only people CNC had announced were Class. So yeah, I don't think it was CNC. Dark Raven 72, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Unless they're in CNC, I don't remember anybody else being in CNC. What was for supper, Bob? For supper this evening was a quarter pounder with cheese and chips and onion rings. Because, oh, Bob, I am so sorry for your loss. I hope that maybe in some little way I am able to lighten your burden today. Oh, CNC is out. CNC, I think, is about to leave early access. Merck and Deutz in CNC. Oh yeah, Deutz is in CNC as well. And Mercedes. Why do I keep going through the hedge? Because I can't turn quick enough. And yes, this should be the realism experiment, and I should not go through the hedge. You are quite right. Yes, please. Yeah. That would be quite cool for Land Rover to be in the next game. I would like that. Don't think it'll happen, but I would like that. There we go. Be intrigued to see how far through this contract we are now that we've got the awkward bit of the field done. Land Rover place game for yes, please. Yeah, lots of people calling out for sort of car and truck brand names to be in the game early on next time. And I think it would be nice to have at least one. If you get the right one, you could do actual lorries and things from them as well. Just gonna fill this bit in here, so we've got this end of the field done. So it's making me happy. I love coming in streams, you're watching. Oh, thank you. That's such a lovely thing to say, Bob. Thank you very, very much. Land Rover, the old date-shaped Defender. No, what I can guarantee you, Land Rover, Max, if Land Rover come into the game as a brand, it won't be the old Defender you get. It will be the new Defender you get. Yeah, they won't come into the game with the old shape. That will then be up to modders to put in, but at least then it can go onto console. But yeah, Toyota similarly, it won't be the old Hilux, it would be the brand new one, or the newest stuff that Toyota are doing along those lines. Yeah, Mercedes would be a good brand to come into the game, because you've got the old tractors, you've got the lorries, you have got yeah, trucks as well. Gold mining mods from PC to console, you're never gonna see that, unfortunately. The reasoning for that is gold mining is not what Farm Sim's about. So mining stuff in Farm Sim is always going to be script based. It would require a completely different change. Yeah, it would be good to have some proper farming 4x4 equipment in, you know, and trucks and stuff in here. Because the stuff in here is the default base game stuff is very American. Hello, George Gem, welcome along. And I would quite like to see some more European stroke British trucks. Yeah, I'd love to see Ford. If they got Ford trucks in the game, that opens the door for Ford tractors to make it to console, which would be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'd love MB track on console. Yeah, I keep a close eye on the stuff that's available on console, because I like to see what you guys are getting. I like to get the temperature of the game and everything with console players as well, because it's a 50-50 split. Yeah, I really want to see was. Your favourite street routine? Oh, thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. You are too kind. Would like JTB Lodals. I have asked about that. Yeah, it's. I get the feeling, and I won't. This is not definite. This is the feeling I get, not something that I've been told. But I very much get the feeling that the reason why we don't have the ubiquitous JCB telehandlers, you know, that are on farms across the country, the reason we don't have those in game is a decision by JCB, is the feeling I get. I don't think that's Giants. And it's a weird one. I think from JCB's point of view, it's a case of they don't have a problem selling the telehandlers, whereas, you know, the rest of their range is maybe not so well known. So what they do is they get the rest of their range plonked into Farm Sim to do a bit of advertising for that, knowing that they're still going to sell telehandlers, whatever. Which would make sense from a business point of view. I think they're missing a trick there. Deadman X6. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Oop, forwards. But yeah, as I said, that's my feeling. I've got no proof, no evidence, nothing to back that up. It just seems to be the feeling I get. I wish they would. I wish we did have those telehandlers in the game. Yeah, JCB is picking up a bit in the States, which is interesting. Because I tend to watch a lot of the farming press as well, both here and stateside. Hang on, who was it? Daniel. Small in-game pickups looks like a Peugeot 504 pickup. I suppose it does. Pity we can't have. You can have Ford pickups. So the Ford pickup that got removed this week, the debadged one, the F1 250, I think it was, is. They are that is coming back. It's being done by a different mod. It's being finished off by a different modding group. And so yeah, that is going to be coming back to consoles. We found out today. There is a big, there is a big JCB pack coming out. There's a modding group who announced they were doing a big JCB pack. I will be surprised I will be pleasantly surprised when we see it. It's been a lot of promises and not a lot of actual substance so far. So we'll see what happens with that. If it does happen, I will be happy. I'll be very happy. Yeah, the Ford pickups are branded as Lizard. They have to be, for obvious reasons. Paul, was that Paul? Who was that? Oh no, Massey. Where's Massey's? Subcom tractors would be awesome. Yes, they would. Massey Ferguson, man. We are down to 6%. How far through this contract are we? Oh wow, we are going to need more barley. That's all right. We'll pop to the shop when we run out. Do I watch Grassman or Farm Flicks? No and no. Grassmen I don't watch because pretty much everything they do is an advert for their CDs, or for their DVDs, and yeah, I find that annoying. If I want to watch advertising, I don't. Yeah, I've never watched Farm Flicks. I think JCB Fast Track is well known now. It's fastest track in the world. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, and that's why that's in the game. Plus, it's, you know, big JCB tractor. It is still my favourite thing that whoever went and scanned it for Giants didn't know what a tax disc is. Because you can't buy it, you can't buy a brand new JCB in the game. For those who don't know, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I think it's the medium. Yeah, this JCB here. That is a tax disc, and I think, if I remember correctly, well, tax discs don't exist in the UK anymore, and that is a 2015 tax disc. So this tractor, any JCB 4220 you buy in Farm Sim, is at least 6 years old. Yeah, it's a 1415 tax disc. So you can't buy a new 4420 in Farm Sim. They are always at least, they're always from 2014, 2015. Which I love. I do love that. But yeah, whoever went and scanned it didn't know what a tax disc was. Lambo in 15 and 17, none in 19. Yeah, well, Lambo were owned by Deutz, I think. There is a Lambo in there's a couple of Lambos in 19, but I think Giants added them as, if I'm right, Giants added them as mods. Oh, tractors thing is going to be massive. But yeah, we might, if we see a resurgence of Deutz in the game, because Deutz I think own Lamborghini tractors, then we'll see the stuff. See, there's used equipment already implemented. That's expensive used equipment. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's STL pack with lambs in. They could have put. I don't think they knew what a tax disc was. That's definitely the feeling I get, that they didn't know what a tax disc was. Which, why would they? In all fairness. Yeah, the 3330. It just shows that the 4220 was scanned from a British tractor. The 83 may not have been. The STL has a nice Deutz in. There are some nice Deutz, and I haven't done a sweet. Yeah, we're down to 13 litres. When it runs out, we'll go fill up and come back into the field. Won't cost us very much to get another thing. There we go. Oh no, fold up, fold up. There we go. More okay for fuel at the moment. More trailers from Wilson. Yeah, that would be cool. now Wilson's in the game. More trailers for Fleagle. There are so many Fleagle trailers in this game. But I can guarantee the one that you want isn't in here, because that's the way Farm Sim goes. Blue Power New Holland tractors as standard, please. Nice close shot. Pallets, we want barley seed, there we go. This single pallet will be enough to finish this field, which is good. Can I get your fleet? Oh, yeah, it's the ass. It's so much Fleagle that when you play it, it's made up brand from Giants. That's brilliant. I love that. That is an awesome quote. Richard Weston would be something different. Hello, Tactile Glass 123. Welcome along. I love that. That is just brilliant. That's tickled me, that ass. There we go. Decent amount of barley. That is going to be enough. That would probably be enough to do the whole thing. Really thought it was a made-up brand. It took me forever to work out how to say Fleagle, I will say that. I do like the in-camera animations we got. Now here's a question. Considering how much that Giants ask for, well, they ask for opening doors. As I've said a few times, it's not an absolute requirement for a mod, but often when they're saying a mod needs a little bit more to it to get it on the mod hub, they suggest putting opening doors on it. Do you want to see all the base game tractors have opening doors in the next version of Farm Sim? And if you do you think they should open from the outside? Because opening from the inside is all well and good. But if I'm gonna role play, I want them to open from the inside, from the outside as well. And I'm trying to figure out how they can do that. You know, do they do that with you walk up to the side of the tractor and it's the jumping in box and it opens, you press a different button, it opens from the outside? Yes, opening base game, and yes, open from the outside and inside. Yeah, I think I'd really like to see that. I think I'd rather have that than just open. CNC does do that. The issue you've got, FarmCat, is that PC has lots of buttons and console doesn't, and that's generally Giant's problem. Is that in order to get these things in, they need to be something that can be done on console with the limited number of buttons on a controller. Later, Enzo, thanks for joining us. We're probably going to get this contract done and then finish off tonight, I think. But can it be done? It should be able to be done without affecting slots on console. And don't forget, the next version is likely to come out on the PS5 and whatever the current Xbox is called. FS is keyboard compatible with console, Caden, but not everybody has a keyboard for their console. And that's the thing. Because there are a couple of functions on console you can only access by plugging a keyboard into the console. I think it's the hazard lights. Is it the hazard lights that are only accessible by plugging the keyboard in? Something like that. or having a side panel if you're on PlayStation. Will FS21... Well, FS21 won't be on anything because there won't be a game called FS21. But the next version of the game, again, I have no official word on this, but my expectation is that it won't be available on the PS4 or the Xbox One. I think it'll be the PS5 and Xbox Series X that will be... that will have farm sim. Console, a lot of people have suggested, and I think the way to go is probably the roundel menu. So you hold down a button, it brings up a menu, you choose which one from that. I think is probably the way that the consoles will need to go to get those extra commands for these bits. Other games do it. The trouble is that you then have a difference of functionality between how consoles work and how PCs work, which then makes things a little bit more difficult for Giants. Yeah, again, even though it's PC. So yeah, I think that might be the thing. Again, though, they then need to be careful because they don't want to cause confusion with people who've come from 19 going into whatever the next version of the game is and going, I don't know the controls, you know. And it does take you a little bit out of the simulation if that whole thing comes up. Yeah, the role play aspect of it. One of the nice things is I can walk up to a tractor now and jump in it, you know. I don't know, Caden, to be honest. But you basically, what you don't want to do with a game on console is require the player to have an extra peripheral. You know, they need to be able to play it with just they need to be able to play it with just the base controller. They can't do that, then you're going to cause yourself problems. Am I getting a next-gen console and getting FS? I will get FS on my PC. I will probably try and pick up a next-gen console at that point. Hopefully the prices will have come down and the availability will have gone up. Yes, PS4 with side panel has hazard lights. That was what I thought. I'm fairly sure that I'd turned them on PS4 with my side panel. I think Giants is still looking, or my understanding is that Giants is looking to stay going on the regular release rather than single game that just keeps getting added to and upgraded, which I think works for Farm Sim. Hello, Unicorn Butchery, how you doing? That is my feeling. I obviously, again, as I said, with everything I say here, unless they've already announced it, rarely is that anything other than me talking. And I will caveat it with Giants told me this, or Giants have said. Most of what I talk about on here is my own feelings and my own thoughts from what I get. Same for the great mods, the new versions. Well, this is the thing. This is actually the big thing with a massive upgrade to the graphics engine if they do it, or the game engine if they do it. That is going to make it harder to upgrade mods from the previous version. Yes, if Giants, if they don't go with the new consoles only, it is going to limit the game again, which is kind of we're looking for that next jump up. If you want to copy your highlights comment for Giants, consoles might have a. Oh no, that's already possible in Farm Sim. I don't know whether it is on console, but it is already possible in Farm Sim. Certainly on PC. What you'd need to get it working on console, I think, is the ability to actually rework your controls. Please, key reassignment, because this thing, this control panel that you guys can't see at the moment, I want to be able to reassign the buttons because I don't use everything that's assigned to it. And it drives me nuts. And if you're like me and you end up breaking the twisty bit on it, I'd like to be able to assign it so that I don't have the twisty bit doing anything anymore. Please. That's why I dread trying to use this on console again. Oh, mind you, last time I tried to play on PS4, I got so frustrated it was ridiculous. If Giants had any plans to make another game after the next one, they won't add all the requests for brands and features, so I think... no, they'll add as much into the game as they can, Massey Ferguson, man. They did with FS19. They added absolutely everything they could. There are a couple of things that got left out because they couldn't get them in. They just ran out of time. Gearbox is one of them. Gearbox was something that was planned for FS19 and they couldn't get it working for console in time, so it ended up not being in FS19. Deer as something that's on the map, you know, that was something that was due to be FS19 and isn't, because again they ran out of time to get them properly implemented. God, that crow sound fix makes a massive difference. Really does. I've been talking so much tonight that my mouth is really dry. And I have run out of drink. What's the time? It is 10 to 11. How far are we through this contract? Really? We're only halfway through this contract. I now see why such a huge cedar was offered. I thought, we've got a 6 meter cedar. This will be fine. This won't take us very long. Like the Kinsey planters. I've never seen a Kinsey planter, actually. Yeah, it'd be good to have some more Kinsey stuff in. So it was I needed a new TV to play it. I needed a zoom function due to the resolution. Yeah, I didn't understand that. That was a weird problem that came out early. The other thing is, I will very much be one of my first questions to Giants when a new one is due will be, you have tested this with the Logitech wheels, haven't you? This is going to work with my wheel this time, isn't it? Do I need to bring my wheel out to Germany to test it? Because that was a faff. Especially considering there was going to be a gearbox in, you know. If that had actually gone in, that would have been bad. Oh yeah, he's going to have force feedback in the next game. That would be nice. That would be a good feature. I do like this tractor. This tractor is gorgeous. This is only the 320, so only 300. What is force feedback? Force feedback is where, so every time the tractor would move on the field, the wheel would go like this and move, and you'd be able to feel every bit of movement. Yeah, force feedback and control vibration would be brilliant. ETS has force feedback. That's why I like Forza, yeah. How's the camera tonight, guys? I've been doing a little bit of fiddling around with the camera, trying to get that to work and get me to pop out a little bit. I'm thinking what did I do with my phone? I wanted to yeah. I wanted to see if I can throw up the. It's trying to light it without lighting the entire room up. Is that too bright? That's a little bit too bright. Whoa, that's a hedge. Seems clear. Yeah. Back down to 5%. Trying to alter my Elgato light. I have it at 5%. Yeah, the trouble is I need the background to stay dark and my foreground setup to stay light, and it's getting the lights in the right place. Really difficult. But you see, if I put, I mean, this is way. That is way too much. Maybe 7-8%. Save the hedges. I'm blind now. My eye is fairly horrible for me as well. But yeah, I've got an Elgato Keylight Air, and it actually comes. I had to keep it really low to keep the definition in the background, and it's where I need to get my lights set up properly to work. I'm deaf when you sing. Yeah, we've got two, so we're going to fill in this square area and then the other one. They're bigger than... I did want the bigger ones, but the trouble is that it's the expense component. And the thing is that I do want a second Keylight Air, but I'm not sure I need it. I'm getting an awful lot of light off just one, plus my my little cheap ones. Am I streaming on April the 20th? April the 20th, what day of the week is that? Yes, that's a Tuesday, so I will be. On sale, 100, it's worth perfectly. Oh, I'm very tempted by that. I don't know. To be perfectly honest, my lighting setup's fine at the moment. It's keeping the rest of the room fairly dark while I'm kept fairly light, and that's the trouble. You see, I've got a lot of white here that doesn't exist actually in my actual setup. I think there's some white balance issues as well, so I'm forever trying to get my lighting setup correct. Thank you, Capona. I will consider it. My white looks grey, yeah. Well, that down there, that should be green. When I look at that, I see green light there, not white. And that at the moment, and that wall, that is all coming in as white and shouldn't be. It's just me, but I have to play FS in the dark. I wanna make sure that you guys can see me as clearly as possible. Yeah, it does look great, and it's not. It should be green. So, yeah, I need to fiddle with the settings a bit more. And I've got more lighting setup to do as well. He tests new equipment in the field himself. Really? Wow. That's cool. What invisible pole? Is it LEDs at the back? It is an LED. I've got an LED, USB LED light that fires backwards. Eventual plan is to have more directed lights at the back. Now I've said it's green, you can see it now. Yeah. I have some strip lights to go underneath here as well. Some Philips hues as well, and at the back there'll be some as well. It is very nice in the blue power paint. I love this tractor. You thought it was blue? Yeah, I need to keep playing around a bit more. If I can get the settings to save every time I leave, then it'll be good. But the trouble I have is, you know, I will set it all, I'll reboot my machine and it'll lose it all. Because OBS is stinky like that. Right, I think we're going to start filling in this section here. It's 11 o'clock. We are 80% way through this. So yeah, we'll get this finished off. I prefer it with wheels to tracks. Again, the only reason I put tracks on this was because I saw one of these driving down the road near me with tracks on it the other day. Although that would have been actually probably about 3-4 months ago now at least. Do I know why the T8's bonnet is long? I don't. It's a big tractor. That reminds me, I need to change the cable on my on the laptop. Discovered tonight that the network cable that connects the laptop to my my internet connection is dodgy. So I need to give that a new one. Round. Yeah, I need a new one. Otherwise, I am going to have problems. I need 2 tiny buffers tonight. That's good. Internet being nice to me for once. So I'm talking a bit less now because my mouth is really dry and I've run out of drink. Amazon for the I've probably got one kicking around, to be honest, Paul. I have a lot of network cables. Whether any of them are any use, I could probably actually cut off the end that's in question and replace it because I've got the tools to do that. So I might just do that and keep the cable. Just need to make sure that I set it up the same way as the previous one was. Fiddly bits on this field. Big question is, will it let me finish this field without having to do the other fiddly bit? We shall see. It's been a fairly overcast day all day. It has dried out, which is good news. So if any harvesting contracts come up next time, or we're able to harvest our field that's looking like it's going to come up, then that'll be good. What's tomorrow's? Tomorrow we're back on Chellington Valley. Oh, which reminds me, I need to drop the Trido a message. Hello, Luke and Butterly One. Welcome along. Wow. Basically. What's the contract status? We are up to 91%. So we're probably going to have to fill in a little bit on the other side. We're going to go round and do the headland on this side as well. That might be enough to finish it off. Why do some people call them end rows? What, the headlands? Because they are they're basically end rows. It's a fairly apt description. To be honest. Thank you. The server 100 few hundred mods didn't have an issue, was getting 50 FPS, yeah. Well, I'm getting 24 FPS at the moment, so my FPS issues are not server related. They're all game setup related. It depends on what mods you're running, to be honest. But the server lag certainly does seem to be a server issue, so. I need to enable and check my log files and then go back to them, I think. No manual attached was the only mod I could recognise that you weren't using. So you're using Maize Plus and Seasons and Precision Farming and all those big ones, and Vehicle Control add-on as well. because those are probably the big ones. I think the T8 is a long wheelbase tractor and the T7 is a short wheelbase. No, there are 3 different versions of the T7. There's a short wheelbase, a long wheelbase, and the HD of the T7. The T8 is a long wheelbase tractor. But yeah, T7 has many versions. It is a very, very versatile tractor, the T7. Which is always why I wonder why the T7 HD is in and not the long wheelbase version. Because the HD fits very much smack bang in the middle of the T8. Whereas the long wheelbase would make a nice bridge between the T6 and the T8. So it's a little bit of an oddity to me, that. Give me a T7 base game, a standard wheelbase one, please. I'm going to stay over this side here. 95%. We're almost there, chat. Almost there. Mage plus. Yeah. And VCA's version used in Sandy Bay. Yeah, don't know then. It would suggest that the common thing there would suggest, well, unless it's manual attach, which would be mad. Yeah. You're after the T7135 from USA. Well, that's standard thing. Later, Butterly. Thanks for joining us. Hey, reclining gamer, welcome along. How you doing? Where are you on here? There we go. Go check out Reclining Gaming, guys. Fellow member of the Red Dirt Rough Riders. Cracking guy. Good streamer. Go check him out. Thank you, Butterly. Possibly. I don't. Yeah, it's. MP night is always a case of I can't get on early. Hope you ever taste a bit more. Has you? Oh dear. Yeah, it's. Today our heating went. We had a heating engineer. There we go. Contract's finished. We had a heating engineer in because our heating went, and of course in the UK it decided to have a cold snap because our heating went. The moment our heating got repaired, bright sunshine, temperature jumps about 5 to 10 degrees, and yeah. But at least I can have a hot shower tomorrow. Right, we'll collect that. 6:30 in game. Yeah, absolutely typical. But that is that jobbed. So we'll go put this away and then, oh yes. Cost on the AC, we'll need it soon enough. I bet I just don't have air conditioning here. Not in houses anyway. Offices, yeah, I've worked in air conditioned offices and air conditioned tractors. But yeah, not in house. tested yours the other day. Oh. No, we're gonna lower it. Let's lower it down. There we go. Once it hit the 80s, aircon comes on and doesn't shut it off to the full. Wow. Right, there we go. That is our tractor all done and put away. Hopefully next time we will be into the canola. The Merlot is around here, which is why I'm running around, because it's just going to reverse itself. It already has reversed itself into the Pottinger over here. We might have to change this. Might get myself a little Manitou instead. Because I can't trust this Merlot to stay put anymore. Favorite tractor? Chat! Please show Lorcan what my favorite tractor is. Try the blue. I've had that on the other on another save. What I'm thinking of is, don't we have a small? Yeah, I think there's a smaller version of this with more options. Yeah, I want to put some Michelin tires on it if I do. So we might have a Manitou. I'll have a look at that and see about that. But that has been a successful day. We've earned ourselves a whole load of money while we wait for our stuff to do. We have made sure our animals are all okay. They are, yeah, they're looking good. Clover silage isn't great, but we kind of knew about that. Look at how much straw they've used already. Wow. So, yeah, that is all good. That's all right, Lorcan. The reason, that's why I created. It's not, I'm not doing that. I am, I might have to create a button for that. I'm messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Yes, I'm gonna need a rear weight for the Manitou. That is something we're gonna need. Right. Let's save this. Then. Good. We might as well. No, not tired. Might as well send this through to the next day. Take it to 9 o'clock. There we go. Right, and so we want to forward through to 6 a.m. So we're 9, 8, 7, 6. Sleep it off. It's autumn. We made 32,700 previous game day from the oh, sun is just coming up. Good. Excellent. Right, so we'll save that there because we didn't have any animals die. And therefore I don't have to muck about with anything. And pause it. Just don't want that going forward. Right, 9 hours sleep. Part-timer. Okie dokie. Let's see who's up for the raid tonight. Nobody on the one that actual on the big suggestion board. So who else is streaming? Ooh. There's a lot of good people streaming tonight. There are a lot of good people streaming tonight. I don't know who to go for. Martin is on. Fluky's on. Scuba's on. Queen is on. Terminator is on. Let's go Martin. Let's go for Martin, because we like Martin and Martin's good, and I know you guys like Martin as well, so we're gonna head over and raid Martin tonight. Let's see, what thank yous do I have tonight? So massive thank you to Dang Driver for resubscribing at tier 1 for your 10th month. You are awesome. Artisan Gaming, thank you for resubscribing at tier 3 for your 4th month. You are awesome. Gallifrey Bulls, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. And that is everybody for tonight. So we are going to finish up here. We are going to head over and see Martin. I'm back tomorrow night from 8:30 p.m. So please come and join me then for the Start from Scratch multiplayer on Chellington Valley. Video tomorrow over on YouTube is the is 6 Ashes with that nice new combine, and we might get to use it even if things dry out enough. For now, though, I'm going to leave this here. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this stream, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.